Welcome back to the Gossip Gallery, where iconic moments meet unforgettable stars, and today, we're turning the spotlight on none other than the legendary Ann-Margret. Known throughout the 1960s and 70s as a blazing force of talent and beauty, Ann-Margret wasn't just another actress. She was a cultural phenomenon who redefined what it meant to be a Hollywood bombshell. From her breakthrough in Bye Bye Birdie to her sizzling on-screen chemistry with Elvis Presley in Viva Las Vegas, Ann-Margret captured the hearts of millions with her unique combination of fiery red hair, dazzling smile, and undeniable screen presence. But what really has fans talking today? The photos. The bold, glamorous, and jaw-dropping images of Ann-Margret that continue to circulate online. Photos that some say you should be sitting down to view because they're just that stunning. These aren't just glamour shots. They're powerful visual moments that showcase a star who is completely in control of her image, her career, and her narrative. Whether posing in curve-hugging gowns, bearing just enough to keep it classy yet provocative, or commanding the stage with electrifying energy, Ann-Margret proved that she wasn't just here to be looked at, she was here to be remembered. At 5 feet 5 inches, she may not have towered over her peers physically, but she loomed large in every frame she was in. It's not just the beauty that made her unforgettable. It was her unapologetic confidence and the magnetism she carried so effortlessly. Every pose told a story, every glance was loaded with charisma, and every outfit, no matter how daring, was worn with the poise of someone who knew exactly what she was doing. Fans revisiting her most iconic looks today often find themselves stunned, realizing that Ann-Margret was far ahead of her time. She wasn't just participating in Hollywood glamour, she was pushing the boundaries of it. She had a modern edge, a kind of fiery elegance that blurred the line between traditional movie star and cultural icon. And that's exactly why her images haven't aged, they've evolved. Decades later, they still feel relevant, refreshing, and rebellious. These weren't passive moments caught on camera. They were declarations of power, of femininity, and of complete self-assurance. It's no wonder fans today scroll through her photos with admiration, some even confessing they had no idea just how bold and glamorous she really was. She made no apologies for who she was, and that kind of authenticity is exactly what makes her so timeless. In an era where Hollywood was overflowing with talent and beauty, Ann-Margret managed to set herself apart, not just with her look, but with her spirit. She was the perfect balance of soft and fierce, glamorous and grounded, old-school class and new-wave sass. Whether dressed to the nines for a red carpet or caught in a candid moment during rehearsal, she always radiated that rare blend of Hollywood royalty and real-world relatability. That's the magic of Ann-Margret. She could go from screen siren to the girl next door in an instant, and still leave everyone breathless. So when we say try not to gag while looking at these photos, we mean it with the utmost admiration, because these images hit hard. They're dripping with glam, power, and the kind of self-possessed energy that reminds us what true star power looks like. They don't just capture Ann-Margret in a moment. They capture her legacy, her impact, and the reason she remains a name that Hollywood history will never forget. If you've ever needed a reminder of what it means to be unforgettable, look no further than these iconic photographs, where elegance meets attitude, and where every frame tells the story of a woman who didn't just fit into the Hollywood mold, she reshaped it. So, whether you're a longtime fan or discovering her brilliance for the first time, get ready to fall in love with Ann-Margret all over again. These photos aren't just nostalgia. They're living proof that some stars never fade. They just get more legendary with time. Stay tuned with the Gossip Gallery for more timeless icons, unforgettable fashion moments, and the glamour that never goes out of style.